That was nice. So guys, how's it going? Guys, today I kind of want to talk about pets. And what I have now, right? Okay. I'll start with when I was little. Okay? Meanest dogs you'd ever get to meet. I did not like these dogs one bit. Okay? They were very rambunctious, very like, which I was all. Also, I was like 5 or 6. I had 3 beagles. They were outside dogs. I didn't like the beagles, and the beagles didn't like me. It was very obvious. They would always tackle me, always jump up. Which now seeing that I'm 21 years old, they're just being puppies, and it scared me. I had beagles, and then I had a golden retriever. Golden retriever was honestly, it was a very good dog. It was still an outside dog. I named him Simba because Lion King was one of my favorite movies when I was little. We lived by a creek and it was very easily like flooded, and his cage was not real close to the creek, but just kind of close to it, I guess. I remember when it was flooding out real bad, I had to go get him, and then I had to move the kennel he stayed in the garage. Simba. I had a lizard. The lizard's name was Randall, just like off of Monsters Inc. Good old Randall was a green iguana. Okay, at the time I loved lizards. I was scared of. It would whip you with the tail and everything. It hurt so bad, but this lizard got out. He was on the loose. He was roaming, and couldn't find him for at least a day or 2 days, something like that. And my mom wakes up. Okay, she's laying down, sleeping, and she wakes up. She screams. Wakes me up. I go in, and the lizard is like on her chest, just doing a lizard thing, just standing there. Got him, put him back in the cage. And this lizard was a good, like this big. It was a big lizard. Okay. Yeah, my parents got me a big lizard when I was around 6 or 7. I was scared to death of the thing. Anyway, when the lizard got lost, right, and when we found him and put him in the cage, my mom and dad made me get rid of him. Okay. And my uncle took him. My uncle was in the military. So he, took good care of it and everything until he had to go to training or something like that for like a month or so. And I guess the bulb burnt out, like the heat bulb. And Randall froze. Blizzard froze to death. And I was sad, very sad. 8. That's when I got a black lab. Black lab, one of the best dogs I've ever owned in my life. Okay, she's a black lab mixed with Rottweiler or something like that. I believe that's what she looks like. He is the laziest dog in the world. I'm not kidding. We have a golf cart going from our house to my aunt's, to my grandma's, to my great grandmother's, to my cousin and my other cousins. We all live like on this hilltop. Okay? And I'd rather ride on the golf cart than go anywhere. Okay? Anytime she walks to another house is to get food, because we all like I'll feed her here, and then she'll go up to my grandparents and they'll feed her. Like, she's overweight. And I taught her how to play soccer. I'd kick the ball, she'd run, and with her front paws, she'd kick the ball. So we played soccer. I taught her to sit, shake, best dog. Then fast forward to when me and Lily, we got our apartment. We got a German Shepherd, known as Claire, is an ass dog, and she's very calm. She doesn't bark. She never growls. The only bad thing is, like, when she gets excited, she'll jump up on you or something like that. Never come like knock. If she hears like a knock, she'll do the that growl, and like a couple of her hairs on the back will stand up. But other than that, she's a very good dog. Now, probably for one of the worst dogs I've ever owned and bought, and it's the biggest decision biggest regret I bought this dog. We went to Petland and we bought a mini Australian Shepherd. Okay, I'm not gonna say for how much or anything like that, but just of how bad this dog really was. If she was free, I would still be complaining. Okay, she wouldn't listen. I would take her out because she would stand at the door when she needed to go outside. So I'd put her out by the door. I'd take her for a walk. She wouldn't do anything. 30 minutes, 40 minutes go by. We would just walk in. And I'm like, okay, we'll go back inside. Soon as that door shuts behind us, she pees and poops in the living room. Why? We were just outside. Dog she was. She never barked or anything like that. That was just her one thing. She would not go outside to use the bathroom. She would always go inside. And it just got so bad, we gave her to a family friend. We're like, here, just, you can take her, just have her. And certainly, the last pet we have Claire, and then we have a lizard. A bearded dragon named Danny, okay, is amazing, okay? I have a picture of him. He's sitting on my head right here while I'm playing Call of Duty. He just sits there, and he'll chill. Laid back, kind of lizard, and I love that. I love it. Whenever I lived with mom and dad, about a while back ago, maybe like 6 years ago or something like that, we had a huge fish tank, like an 80-gallon fish tank. Okay, we had a algae eater. We named him Nemo. Don't know why. And my little brother named him Nemo. And we went to Petland again, and we bought 40 or 50, they're like the little fish. They're about this big, but they glue in the dark. Okay, they were black, and they glue red and blue. Okay, we put them all in. They were fine. We made sure the water inside the bag and then in the tank were the same, and we didn't shock them. Okay, we easily put them in the water. Next day, it was a massacre. The only survivor was Nemo. All 50 fish died. Still to this day, I can't explain it. Much has been. Oh no, I'm sorry. I completely forgot about the most important too. When we lived in the apartment, we had 2 cats. We had one. We had one, and it was all white. All white except, okay? Now, I'm being 100% honest. The only black part on it was right here. There was one little black strip right here, and it was all white, and we named him Kittler. Cat was okay. The other cat that we had was Blue, okay? Or also known as Drunk Kitty. I say that because he had a rare, I don't want to say disease, but a rare disease, I guess, that affected his muscles in his legs, where he could walk, but when he walked, it looked like a drunk person. He would walk and fall over, It was terrible, but it was also funny. But it was funny. And throughout the night, because he would try to run, and that poor thing can't run. He would try to run across the room, so as if he was like leaning this way, he would keep going in the momentum, and he wouldn't be able to stop, and he would just run into something to stop him, run into the wall, the stove, the couch, anything. It was very, very funny. But then again, just like with Luna, he wouldn't go in the litter box. World War II is getting so old.